This is Amy Chan with CakeDecoratingSchool.com, and if you like cake decorating, you're in the right place. If you're interested in these products, you can check out the links in the description. In this video, we're talking about how to color our buttercream with liquid gel food colorings. We buy the big bottles, they're available in lots of sizes, and today we're just using some violet. And we're going to talk about coloring the different kinds of buttercream. So typically we use American or simple buttercream, and that's really easy. It's just adding your food coloring. So to demonstrate this, I'm just going to be adding a drop of my coloring to half an ounce of buttercream so that we can see the difference in how the different types take up the color. And a lot of people find that it's really easy to color your American or simple style buttercreams. Oops, get back in there. But that they have trouble with the higher fat buttercreams like a Swiss or an Italian meringue. So we have a little of that out as well. And I'm going to show you what happens when you just add color. And then I'm going to use a second product to give it a little more oomph. So I'm just going to add a drop to my Swiss meringue and mix that around. Gonna see if we can get this on camera, but you can see, right, that it's not quite as intense or bright as the color you get when adding it to the American. And I'm just going to pull it in a little closer. You can see that there's kind of streaks in it. So the color isn't fully mixing into the buttercream. And that's because of the high fat content in the buttercream. And sometimes even when you're trying to make lighter shades and you don't have as much color to buttercream in terms of ratio, you'll see that the color actually kind of beads together and you'll get these kind of deposits or pockets of food coloring that's not mixed into buttercream. And that can be problematic. One, you can't get as intensive a shade. And two, when you're decorating, you'll notice streaks or areas that might develop more and might develop less. So it's not fully mixing in, and that's where the problem comes in. And there's a great product they make so that instead of buying candy colors separately, right, you can actually buy the base of the candy colors, and it's called Candy Flow. And what I do is put out a couple of drops worth, right? And then take my little drop of color, right? And I'm just going to mix that around. So in general, you want about 2 times the amount of the Candy Flow to the amount of food coloring, and you can see that it makes it like a really gooey kind of gel. And basically it's kind of emulsifying that color. So now when we add it into there, we're going to get a nicer, brighter, more vibrant color. Right? So I'm just going to take all of this and add it in there. Grab a new spatula and we'll mix it around. And you can see the difference right away. And how that's coloring and how the buttercream is taking up the color, right? So in comparison to the American, you can see it's actually a brighter, more vibrant color. This one, as it sets up, oxidizes, it will intensify a little bit and should be a little closer to this, but that'll take some time. But just in comparison to the same buttercream, right? These are both Swiss meringues with the same amount of food coloring, you have a much more intense, vibrant color. And you can see it's thoroughly mixed and incorporated. So this is a way to use your liquid gel colors to color all your different types of buttercream. It'll kind of extend the life of it. It means that you don't have to buy separate colorings like candy colors if you're not actually doing work with candy. We don't really do a lot of that, so it's not really cost effective for us to have to buy the exact same food colorings in a different type of product. So the candy colors versus the liquid gels. And it's a means that we can use all of our liquid gels basically as candy colors by just keeping this on hand. So it's a great product that makes the colors that you already have much more versatile and allows you to use them with different kinds of buttercream and still achieve really vibrant, bright colors if you choose to, right? You can also, of course, use it to make pastels. I just went with intense colors so it was easier to see on camera. So that's a great way to color any type of buttercream with your liquid gel food colorings. So overall, the Candy Flow and the liquid gels are a great versatile buy, and we highly recommend them. You can get anything from super pastel to really vibrant, bright colors with them, and they're just really versatile and high quality, intense colors. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like more about the materials and equipment in cake decorating, or just inspirational videos about cake decorating itself, you can check us out on Insta or YouTube at Cake Decorating School. And if you'd like to learn some actual cake decorating and you're interested in what yearly membership entails, you can go to www.cakedecoratingschool.com for more information. And if you're interested in any of these products, you can check out the links in the description.